Good morning, everyone. I wanted to come to you this morning and give you a little update on some things going on in town, some things I'm sure you have questions about, which first of all is probably going to be the water situation. Most of you know and have even commented about the cloudiness in the water, what's wrong with it. I'm going to try to explain it to you the best that I can of what's going on, what has happened, so that you won't have any misinformation. This is information that comes from our Public Works Director, James Pagan. And I'm going to try to explain it to you the best that I can. I'm not a water person. I don't know all of this stuff, but I'm trying to learn it. But this is what I understand. We get our water from the Wilcox Aquifer. That stretches from West Memphis to the other side of Jonesboro, and everyone in between gets their water. Each city gets their water from this aquifer. Um, every water system has particles in the water. It's just some of it you can't see, or most of it you can't see. Just like ours in the past has been clear. Well, what has happened is our well went down, the pump went out, so we've had to pull the pump and getting it repaired uh, to get it put back in. In the meantime, we've put our new well, which we've been flushing for the last 2 years or more, and to get it cleared up. Now, at the bottom of these wells, there's a section, an opening in the water area that typically we draw from. And when we're running our water at 500 gallons a minute, which is what the old well was running, then those particles get cleaned out from that section. But if we run the wells at a faster rate, like as we've been doing with the new well at 1,200 gallons per minute or more, then it pulls water from even further away, which has not been cleared out and still has some of these particles in it. Now, these particles are called colloidal clay. They are nano or very small microparticles that most filters won't even filter it because they're so small it goes right through the filters. And that's why even filtered water will be cloudy. Um, so what we're doing is we're going to get the new well, the new pump back into the old well as soon as possible, as soon as they can get it repaired. They're telling us 2 to 3 weeks is what we're hoping for, and then once we get the well, the pump put back in the old well. Uh, all of the changing out is going to kind of stir up the colloidal clay in that area and the particles there. So it'll take a little time to get it flushed out again, and where it'll be the water will be back clear the way it was before. And then once we get the old well back online, we're going to continue to flush the new well, and then the plan is to put it online permanently when we get the water treatment system and the clear water tank built, that we got the $2 million grant for. So it's a process that we're going through right now. The only other option is to have no water, is to shut off the new well and have no water. And it don't matter who the public works director is. It don't matter who the mayor is or any of that, because it can't be fixed as far as making the water clear. Only time is going to take care of that. I can't snap my fingers and magically it's going to be clear water. It will clear out. Now, that being said, we have tested the water. We test it regularly. It's been tested by the health department. It's good. It's safe to drink, safe to use. Even KAIT did a test on our water compared to a bottle of purified water and said that the test results were exactly the same, with the exception of our water has a little more acidity and a little more alkalines, which when they called the health department said is exactly the way it should be. So there's nothing in the water that's not safe. Yes, it don't look good as far as being cloudy, but it is safe. My family drinks it. My family uses it. The folks here at the office, our city workers and all, we use the water. It's safe. Now, if you feel like you need to boil the water, that's up to you. If you feel better about it, that's great. If you don't want to use it, want to use purified water or store-bought water, that's fine too. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable is what you need to do. We are working hard to get this done and get it fixed, but again, time is all that can be done to let it flush. Now we have turned the new well down to close to what the other well, the old well, was running, in hopes that it'll clear up. We've had a few calls that said their water has cleared up. Mr. Pagan has talked to people on the streets that said their water's cleared up a little. It's not completely clear. My water at home has cleared some. The water here at the office has cleared up some. So this is a work in progress. It's something, again, it's just going to take time, and I assure you that it's safe. If we thought that it wasn't safe, we'd issue a boil order. But when all the tests show that it is, and the health department says it is, and even KIT says it is, there's no reason to issue a boil order or have people panic about the water not being safe. I understand, it don't look uh, perfectly clear, and you don't like that, but it's all we can do. We can either do that or have no water at all, and we don't want that either. So just bear with us, give us a little time, and we're not going to have you drinking water that's not safe. Um, Now I'll go on to the next subject, is the fire station. I know that's been another hot topic. Again, it's kind of like the water. I can't snap my fingers and make it happen. We secured money, funding to build the new fire station in February after I took office in January. By the end of February, we had secured the money to build a fire station. Now, fire stations aren't built like you build your home, where you can just go and have it built the way you want it and follow the specs of your contractor and then just build it. It don't work that way. When you dealing with federal money, or when you're dealing with bond money even, you have to follow directions. You have to follow the laws and the codes, and the codes for a fire station are nowhere near what they are for a house. Federal codes have changed, which is another one of the issues, but we are getting the fire station rebuilt. Now we're at the mercy of the company that is doing the pre-engineered building. When they get the metal done and get it made and prepared, and then drop it and get it here, then we can start having the building put up. CNI is staying on top of it. They are saying that they hope by the end of the week we'll have a drop date, which is a ship date, or a date that they're going to deliver the product of the building. And as soon as they get it built, then it'll start going up. I, I can't make it magically appear. Uh, we're at their mercy, and we're doing all we can do. And CNI is going as fast as they can, but again, they can't force them to get the metal here any quicker. Um, I'm hoping again by the end of the week we'll have a drop date for the metal, and that we're still on time. That by the end of September, 1st of October, we should have a new fire department. Uh, that's where we're looking right now. Um, we'll go to the next subject. Is I know you've seen debris on the side of the road piled up that hasn't been picked up in a couple of weeks, and our knuckle boom truck is down, and it's being repaired, but they're having some kind of electrical issue. Freightliner's working on it now. Um we just have to wait until it gets repaired. Now, our city workers are out working, picking this stuff up by hand, what they can pick up by hand, and it takes a lot longer to get that done, especially in this heat. It's even harder for our guys to get that stuff done, but they're working hard to do it. In fact, if you see them out, working. Wave at them, I offer them a bottle of cold water or something because I'm telling you, they're working hard. I'm proud of these guys. Um, as soon as the knuckle boom gets up, we'll get it back out on the street and get this stuff picked up. Uh, but just bear with us. We're going to get it done. Um, talk about the streets just a minute. Uh, yeah, we've had a lot of potholes, but we've been getting them filled as fast as we can. I know Brown's Lane was torn up by the dirt trucks, gravel trucks that were going in and out that was hauling dirt for the nursing home. They have completed that, so we've gone in and we've got those potholes filled. Hopefully that'll last until we can get an overlay done on it. You know, this overlay is pretty expensive. It's not something we can just go out and do. But we have got those potholes filled temporarily until we can get it overlaid. I told you previously about a street grant that we got from the state of Arkansas from RDOT, $300,000 to be able to repair 2.6 miles of city street. And we found the what appears to be the worst parts, which is number 1 and 2 streets is Summer Avenue and Autumn Pass. Those are going to be the first two that'll be paved or overlaid. In the meantime, we're trying to keep up with the potholes and keeping them filled. Um, Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to put guys on the street every single day filling potholes. We have to do it um, sporadically as we have time because we have so much other stuff to do as well. It's not just filling potholes every day. But we'll try to keep on top of those and keep those filled. We also have to make sure that the plant has cold mix or hot mix that we can buy because they only do it at certain times. So we are trying to stay on top of that and try to keep the streets and the potholes filled and the streets in good shape the best we can. Again, it takes money. It takes a lot of money to do stuff like that. That's why we're constantly working on grants. I will say that our receptionist, Brandy DeWitt, has just completed grant writing class. She took her final test yesterday or day before yesterday, and so she will start writing grants. Where she'll write some smaller grants to start with, and then we're looking at hopefully hiring a grant writer that can get big money for us to get things done. So I'll try to keep you updated on that as it happens and as it comes. Um, I've told you in the past we've got things working that I'm hoping that we can announce soon. That's one reason why I haven't made updated videos in the last few months. I was hoping that I could make these updates and tell you a little more about these what the plans that we're working with. Um, I will tell you this, that if we get uh, one of these deals worked out, it's going to bring a lot of jobs to Truman. Um, so we're working hard on that, but I can't make that announcement. I can't discuss much about it, say who it is, what it is, or anything. It's going to be their decision to make that announcement and decide when they want to make that announcement. So uh, we're working on that and a few other things as well. If you've noticed, the nursing home is coming up fast. Hopefully it'll be done and we'll have residents in it by the end of the year, I'm hoping. Maybe we can get do some video of it here before long, and they'll let us go through and kind of give you an update of what it looks like on the inside. Maybe we'll do a Facebook Live with that and show you where we're at. Um, so Steel Creek is coming along. They're still doing a lot of work out there. They've got a lot of projects that they're working on, and again, it's up to them to make those announcements when they're ready to make them. And I can't do that, but there are a lot of things in the works out there. Um, we got the new Mexican restaurant, La Cascada, is being built. Welcome them to town, um, and some other potential businesses that's being worked on, being brought in. So um, a lot of things are happening, and I assure you, we're working hard up here to move Truman forward. We're proactive and being progressive in moving Truman forward. We want a better Truman for you. Um, I assure you, I love this town and I love our citizens, and everything that I'm doing for our citizens and for our town. So my lights just went out. Now they came back on. Anyway, um, that's live video for you. Thank you for your time. Bear with us. The water will clear up. And if at any moment we get a test that says that it's not safe, we will immediately notify KAIT and anybody else that we need to. We'll go on Facebook and let people know, or let you know if whether there's an issue with the water. But the water is safe right now, and I think it will continue to be, and I believe it's going to clear up here soon. So thank you for your time and have a blessed day.